Hey, you're watching this because you're an adult, you have ADHD, and you're noticing that your ADHD, those symptoms are getting in the way of work. You're at your job and you've got things that you typically do, but for some reason you feel overwhelmed. So I want to walk you through an understanding of that and some action steps that you can take. It's a quick, short video. My name is Dr. Santos. I'm a licensed counselor, and I too have a bit of that ADHD. So let's kind of break this down. You're at work and you're given a set of tasks, right? Maybe you got to do A, B, C, D. And for some reason now you're finding yourself just a bit overwhelmed, stressed. It feels like it's too much. Instead of blaming the external, blaming things that are happening on the outside, I want you to take a step back and get a sheet of paper. And you may not like this because here's a little bit here with ADHD. Typically with ADHD, if you're told to do something that is not a dopamine high related activity, fun, rewarding, you're not going to want to do it. So you may not want to do this one, but I encourage you to do it. Get a sheet of paper. Go ahead and write down from start to end at work, what are all the things that you're doing? Everything. When you're scrolling on your phone, when you're walking randomly, when you are working on a task, not working on a task, taking a lunch, etc. And then you're going to find out that likely your overwhelm is due to this section of ADHD where people are engaged in a task, and then because that task may be a bit boring, they may jump to another task. Or what happens is you're doing a task, and then because you have 5 others to do, you struggle to time manage, to organize, to create structures, and then you jump around from all these tasks. Both of those with that ADHD brain can really lead to feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Now, what do? Well, we look at the schedule, which you wrote down, and you start sectioning off what needs to be done in what order of priority. Do your best to stick to it. That's the most important part. Consistency and sticking to it. Stick to what that list is. Now that you have that list, play it out for a couple of days and then start to see what happens with that stress and overwhelm. When I share this with individuals, typically what they share back is self-induced. And I find myself in that space too at times. The way that my ADHD works, where I have 5 things I got to do at work, and due to my fixation on one of them, then the rest become really overwhelming because I've maybe forgotten about them, or I'm jumping from task to task, and that's really draining me. All right, if you have ADHD questions, reach out, share, like, send this video to a friend you think that maybe they'll give it a thumbs up and find it helpful. I'll see you in the next video.